Hello, my name is Luis Cusco, and now we are going to study grammar and vocabulary for units 2 and 3. Let's begin. Simple present tense. We use the simple present tense for things we do regularly, like routines or habits. Here we have an example. I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Other use for simple present tense is for permanent situations. Here we have an example. I live in Macas. Another use of simple present tense is for things that are generally true. Example, dogs have 4 legs, like in the picture. The formation of simple present tense. For affirmative sentences, we use the subject and the verb. In the subject, we have I, you, we, they, with the verb work. But with these subjects, like he, she, and it, we use works. As you can see, we add s at the final of the verb. Here we have some examples. I go to swim every day. He goes to swim every day. For the negative form, it's necessary to use the auxiliary do and does. As the subject, we have I, you, we, and they, with the auxiliary do and not. For this subject, he, she, and it, we use does and not. We can also make the contraction for negatives. I don't work. You don't work. We don't work. They don't work. For these subjects, we have he doesn't work, she doesn't work, or it doesn't work. Here we have some examples. I don't speak Spanish. He doesn't speak Spanish. Spelling rules for he, she, and it. Generally, we add s to most verbs. Here we have some examples. Cook, cooks, write, writes, dance, dances. Verbs ended in s, sh, ch, we add es. Examples. Brush, it finishes in sh, so we add es, brushes. Watch, it finishes in ch, so we add es, watches. Cross, it finishes in double s, so we have crosses. Interrogative form. We use the auxiliary do or does, the subject, the verb, and the question mark. Here we have, do I work? Do you work? Does he work? Does she work? Does it work? Do we work? Do you work? Do they work? Short, positive, or negative answers. Here we have the question. Do you work in the farm? If the answer is positive, we say, yes, I do. If the answer is negative, we say, no, I don't. Another example, does he dance? If the answer is positive, we say, yes, he does. If the answer is negative, we say, no, he doesn't. Adverbs of frequency. In the adverbs of frequency, we have those, always, which means the 100% of activity. Usually the 80% of activity, often the 60% of activity, sometimes the 30% of activity, never 0% of activity. Use adverbs of frequency to answer the question, how often? The position of the adverbs of frequency. Adverbs of frequency go before all the verbs except be. Here we have the formula: subject, the adverb of frequency, and the verb. Here we have some examples. She always plays tennis in the morning. They usually have lunch at work. As you can see, always and usually go before the verbs. The verbs are play and have. Adverbs of frequency go after the verb to be, is, are, or am. Here we have the formula: the subject, the verb to be, and the adverb of frequency. Here we have some examples. She is always late for work. They are often hungry. As you can see, is and are correspond to verb to be. Always and often are the adverbs. The adverbs go after the verb to be. The use of have got. We have positive form. For making the positive form, we use have, got, and the rest. Have got means to have. Here we have an example. I have got a good friend. You have got an orchid. He has got a soccer ball. We have got a soccer ball. She has got a book. We can also make contractions. I have got, I've got, you've got, he's got, she's got, it's got, we've got, you've got, and they've got. For negative form, we use have, not, and got. Or we can also make the contraction haven't got. I haven't got a saxophone. She hasn't got a book. It hasn't got a bone. Remember, we can also make the contractions with negative. I haven't got. You haven't got. He hasn't got. She hasn't got. It hasn't got. We haven't got. You haven't got in plural. They haven't got. For interrogative form, we use have at the beginning, then we have the subject and got. Have I got homework today? If the answer is yes, we say, yes, you have. She has got a ball. In the question we have, has she got a ball? If the answer is negative, we say, no, she hasn't. And here we have the chart for interrogative form. Have I got? You can answer yes, I have, or no, I haven't. Has she got? Yes, she has, or no, she hasn't. Have they got? Yes, they have, or no, they haven't. Now let's study vocabulary. Here we have nurse, shop assistant, police officers, dentist, pilot, engineer, cleaner, photographer, taxi driver, bus driver. Get good grades, get bad grades. Get good marks, get bad marks. Pass an exam or fail an exam. Twice a week. It means 1 and 2 times in a week. Yes, twice a week. Every day. Every day means all of the days in the week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday and Saturday. Once a week means 1 day in a week. A week means the days Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. That's it. Thank you very much.